Hello again, this is Gilgamesh. I'm going to do another Zack Snyder film that I saw a long time ago that he wrote. It's his movie, he wrote it, he directed it, and he did not do the cinematography, but the music was done by Tyler Bates, okay? Oh man. This movie, this had a Zack Snyder problem with it. Didn't look good. It didn't have the problems like with his Army of the Dead or his Rebel One, which is he didn't film it. He wasn't the cinematographer, and it showed because this did not have the same problem with out of focus. It did have the color blend of shit, and the cast, and it's a waste of a cast. It really is because she cannot act. Emily Bone cannot act. Another one with Jenna Malone. Scott Glenn's wasted in this movie. We have, where is she? Carla Giuliano. She's wasted in the movie. Abby Cornish is wasted in this movie. Yeah, Oscar Isaac is, John Hamm. They're all really just wasted in this movie. It's a bad film. See, Zack Snyder can't write his own shit. He can't direct his own shit. Because this movie for one, it has a lot of problems. The directing is terrible. And first of all, and your lead actress, Emily Bowen, is goddamn boring. She has this constant, I'm not sure what to call her face that looks, she always seems to have this attempting to cry look on her face that just is like, ugh. She is not talented, by the way. And this movie has this gray palette to it. It's like, yeah, Zack Snyder said, I can't see colors but grays. Let's make this very gray. Let's make it very boring. Let's give a main character. We can't see what she's doing because we're in her mind the whole time. And we never see what dance she's doing. That's something like Adam of Your Movie Sucks did, YMS. He talked about this movie. He did a great review. I'd recommend watching it. Where he breaks it down that he shows, I don't tend to do that because I've not really gotten into the editing thing. I might do that down the road. But the thing about this is the way this movie's done, it's just got no color to it. And the direction is just, it's wasted. You got actors in here, and it's like, nothing about the movie makes any sense because it's like at one point they're supposed to get these items so they can get the hell out. Begin the movie's like, okay, this guy apparently baby doll, that's the main character. Yeah, because we're supposed to believe her stepfather murdered their mother, and basically it's because he's been apparently sexually molesting her sister. So it's implied that he's been abusing her sister and everything. And then when she gets this gun, she wants to shoot him, but she misses killing her sister, and then he has her put in a mental asylum. And it's just really not a good film. It doesn't even have a good look to it. The acting is just bland. These actors, like I said, who have shown that we're talking good actors and actresses like Scott Glenn here. We're talking Abby. I've seen her other stuff. She's actually talented. She's wasted here. I'm not sure what I have seen Jimmy Chung in. Oh my god. It's that Dragon Ball Evolution movie. Oh god, now I remember where I saw her before this. But we're talking Carla I'm always going to mispronounce her last name. Carla Gugino and Oscar Isaac and John Hamm are all really good actors. They're just completely wasted in this movie. It's literally boring. They have to get a bunch of MacGuffins to essentially escape this It's supposed to be you're supposed to think it's a brothel, but at the same time, it's like we go inside her mind, and not sure what's really going on because we never really see what's going on. Zack Snyder like tried to explain what this was, and it doesn't make sense because, frankly, it's a mental asylum. But we're supposed to believe that it's. I have no idea what this movie's trying to do because it doesn't seem to have a direction. She gets put in a mental hospital because of what happened. And there's others there, but then it's sort of, it goes from the mental asylum to a dance school or brothel, whatever. Never really sure inside her mind where she has to take on samurais and stuff, and it's got the slow-mo that Zack Snyder loves, and it's just, what the hell is going on? Not sure if it's like, is this a dream within a dream within a dream? I'm not sure. No one can really understand this movie because it's a mess. And basically, in order to escape, apparently, this brothel or whatever it is, which it turns out it's not a brothel. Oh my god, this movie's so bad. Scott Glenn tells them they have to collect these MacGuffins, these items, to escape. Oh my god, this movie's bad. And Emily Bowie is not interesting as the main character of Baby Doll. God, it's like, oh. And we have Sweet Pea, and that's Abby Cornish. They have these names, Vanessa Hodgins is Blondie, and Jenna Malone is Rocket, They all have these. But, like I said, you have Carla Gugino. She's like Dr. Vera Gorsinski. And then she's Madam. So it's like, are we in a mental hospital, brothel? And then it turns out the whole thing was in her head. She's been in a mental hospital. I'll spoil the end of this movie. If you haven't seen this, then I'm going to ruin it. It came out in 2011, so you should have seen this. And it turns out it was all in her head. Or was it? Because there's obviously, there's a fire that was started, and they show the kitchen, there was a fire. But we see that she's in a chair, and John Hamm basically gives her a lobotomy. She's been lobotomized, and yeah, and then Sweet Pea escapes and gets on a bus, and there's Scott Glenn. He's the wise man, he's the general, he's the bus driver. It makes literally no fucking sense. This is another movie done by Zack Snyder, and this is the tendency of his stuff. Things that he writes and directs, he doesn't know what he's doing. When he did 300, yes, good. I'm not a Zack Snyder fan. I don't think he's done, other than 300, a good movie. But that being said, this movie, it did not make its money back. Literally, it cost $92 million. In America, you have to make 3 times that, so you're talking about 6, 9, 18, 9, 7. So you have to make, holy shit, you have to make a ton of money to make this. This thing lost money. It didn't even make the budget back. And this is not the post. This is just the budget to get the movie filmed. Post-production, everything isn't even in the cost. This was just to hire the actors. This is the money to make the movie, pay everybody who worked to make this movie. This isn't even the post-production. That's what I was trying to get at. So yeah, this movie was bad. The cinematography looked fine, but the color was sucked out of it. I wonder if Zack Snyder's actually fucking colorblind. It had this gray Vaseline sort of crap to it. Ugh, it's just, and the action scenes were boring. Didn't give a shit. Frankly, it was just a bad film. Yeah. So, I just want to do that real quick. Yeah, this is Gilgamesh. I will talk to you later. Bye.